Welcome back to Bren, Anonymous Perspectives. Take a good look at this image. For the NT government, it represents safety reform. But for many people in Darwin and Casuarina, it represents something else, a wall. A wall built out of technology that not everyone can climb. And just to be clear, this isn't a real-world photo. It's an AI-generated image. But the barrier it represents is very real. In late 2025, the Darwin and Casuarina interchanges were shut down. The goal was to reduce antisocial behavior by decentralizing bus stops. But in clearing these buildings, something essential was lost: access to information. The network is now digital first. If you want a timetable, you're told to use the NT Bus Tracker app or the website. But even the website only provides timetables in English. So what about seniors? What about disadvantaged members of the community? What about tourists arriving without mobile data? What about people who don't read English confidently? A modern city should be inclusive, not just high-tech. I raised these concerns directly with the Department of Logistics and Infrastructure and the Minister's office. My message was simple. Access to physical transport information is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Yet the response suggests a disconnect, a failure to consider people who cannot rely on digital tools or English-only information. When you assume everyone has a smartphone and speaks fluent English, you make the most vulnerable members of our community invisible. Safety should never come at the cost of accessibility. Closing a building is easy. Making sure a grandmother can still find her bus on Bradshaw Terrace without needing an app and without struggling with language barriers is where the real work begins. The minister may see the bus tracker as the solution, but for many people, the real solution is simpler. Printed timetables, multilingual information, accessible stops, and support for people with limited English or no access to technology. We need accountability, not just apps. This is Bren, Anonymous Perspectives. What's your experience with the new stops? Let's talk in the comments.